Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Well, what have we here? We have Memorial Day here. In memoriam to those who have given their lives for their country, to serve their country. God bless you. Thank you. I volunteered myself to serve this country. Mine is something, my story. It's been a journey to grow. I volunteered to serve my country. I wanted to go and, come to find out, I wanted to go and serve my country, be a soldier in the army. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country? Well, I volunteered for my country. I grow for my country. I grow in hopes that tomorrow will be better if I can try to fix today, if I can try to make me better, and I can try to lift someone else as I'm lifting, trying to lift myself up as I'm trying to rise each and every day over the oppressing and depressing stories that are out there everywhere, every day, everywhere you look, here, there, everywhere. There goes some evil there. There goes some hate there. There goes some oppression there. You can't even go and just go sit and have a good, what's happening now? So now you tell me that all you got to be is 18 and you can go buy an assault rifle. What do you need an assault rifle for in the community? What do you need that for? What purpose is that going to serve? That's a weapon of war. Are you getting ready to go have war in the community? Is that what you about to do? Is that what you need, an assault weapon and all that ammunition? What are you getting ready to go hunt? What I know you ain't needing all that for no ammo. What are you getting ready to go and do? What do you need that for, boo? What are you trying to do? What in God's name does anyone need an assault weapon for in the community? I can understand you want to protect yourself. But see, the thing of it is not everyone need to be armed. Not everyone needs to be armed. Because see, just because you turn 18, you decide you want to go buy some weapons. You want to go buy up all this stuff. Background checks, none of that stuff would have helped him. He'd have waited till he turned 21. Not everyone deserved to be armed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? You need to do some drastic changes. You need to right the wrongs. WRITE, the wrongs. Because this Second Amendment here is wrong. Y'all got it twisted. And see, the NRA got your mind all twisted up. And I don't know what's going on with this association over here. This bloodthirsty organization. You don't know what's up with them. Just push more weapons out on the street. Just push them out. Just keep pushing them out. Cahokia PD left the gun with him. About Monday night, Cahokia PD left the gun with him. The gun didn't even belong to him. It wasn't his weapon. He had a domestic violence against him. Cahokia PD left the gun with him and told him, don't get a gun back to her. It was her gun. They wrestling over the gun. He fired a shot into the floor. But they left the gun with him. They only been married a few months, bro. Then he asked for the bullets to the gun. He wanted the bullets to go with it. Cahokia PD left it with him. Thank God. About Monday night, let me tell you, about Monday night, he wound up giving the weapon back to her and she took it out the house. She took both weapons out the house. Everybody don't need a weapon. See, if you want to be over there doing some stinking thinking, you got to start thinking. You got to seriously start thinking, honey. You can't be doing that drinking and you got loaded weapons in the house. You wrestling over a loaded weapon. And the police left it there with him. It wasn't even none of his. It was hers. They slipped up, messed up, all kind of stuff. because the weapon wasn't even registered to nobody. But they left it with him, an unregistered weapon. They just let here you go. Didn't know whether he had bullets stashed or anything. See, he could have been on a different agenda. They left an unregistered weapon with him. Wonder did they put that in the notes? Is the goal or isn't the goal to get more weapons off the street, or is it the goal to put more weapons out there? Because I'm telling you something, honey, this organization and these people, these gun manufacturers, that's who they need to go after. Go after the people who making the weapon. You go after anybody else. If you go out and eat and you get sick, you're going to sue the establishment. If you slip and fall somewhere out there, you're gonna sue where you slip and fall. So you got to trace it back. Okay, the weapon did. Look, I'm thinking about the 22 that killed my brother. I'm thinking about the gun manufacturer. Will you respond? You made this. How this weapon get out here like this? This weapon should be out here like this. You supposed to be keeping track of your weapons. They got serial numbers and different things. He shouldn't have never had that. It wasn't even none of his. And he committed suicide with it. It's in the hands of someone who shouldn't even have had it. Children are being killed. Any other time there's accountability. But we can't hold the gun manufacturers and the NRA accountable? What are we, some cowards? We can sit back and watch children be slaughtered. But we cannot hold the NRA and the gun manufacturers accountable. But you can turn over here and see bodies being carried out of churches, of grocery stores, of schools, of parks, of eateries, of bars, of anywhere. You can't go nowhere. I just name. You can't go nowhere. Guns everywhere. Guns just out here. What are you trying to do? You're trying to control the population. What is happening? All these guns coming in the community. You say fireworks is illegal. All these fireworks stands popping up everywhere. You say it's illegal though. I just read it myself. It says it's illegal. You can't have it. It's punishable by state crimes, felonies. It ain't felonies, misdemeanor, all kind of stuff. They slap what they want. It just said it all. It says state crimes, federal crimes, felonies, misdemeanors. It said whatever we want. Basically that's what it said. I read it in one paragraph. Get some fireworks if they want, and if they catch you with them, that's it. I didn't realize this. Yeah, you see the stand. So you think it's all legal. I go over and give me some fireworks. Little cartoon character stuff. You like that stuff. Ain't no cartoon, honey. That stuff will blow your fingers off. Need to leave that stuff alone and leave it to the professionals. I don't even trust sparklers. I watch out with them. You be anxiety, because when is it gonna light? You be like holding that fire. But you don't want to hold her. You hold it. No, they don't want to hold. They give it back to you. So you got to do it. But then even when it light up, the kids don't even want. Now you do it. The kids just want to watch you. So I don't even want to do it. Let's go down here and we'll watch the show. Watch them do it. We want to see that. 1776. Be independent to God. Just you and God. Be independent to God. What does Independence Day mean to the slave? What does it mean to the free slave? What does it mean? Independence Day to me means independence, being free. Free to grow. Free to be me. Me and God. Free to rise, free from foolishness, free from somebody screaming and hollering at me, screaming from you can't do it right, you ain't got it right, that ain't right, you ain't even right. Just trying to cut up and start some foolishness just so he can go and cheat. Come to find out all that in the end, all the police coming out there was for nothing. because he admitted it in the end. He admitted it in court. I got it. I got it. He admitted it. He wrote it down to me. Yes, I did it for nothing. Yes, I'm a narcissist. Yes, I was out there cheating. You don't mean anything and they don't mean nothing either. This my life. I can live it the way I want to, but you can involve me. You can involve a child. You can involve the judicial system. You can involve the court system. You can tell the court system that you want to marry this woman knowing all along you got an agenda. So you just use the court system. You use the police department, wasted resource. They could have been off doing something else. But you got them over here in some foolishness. Honey, we getting ready to expose all of that. The evil, narcissistic ways of the spiritual warfare will drive a person crazy. Honey, I'm here to tell you some folks out there that have actually driven folks crazy. Because, see, I walked around to the mental hospital. I didn't know where I was. I just went for a walk. And next thing I know, I'm standing in front of the mental hospital. I'm thinking I'm crazy. I think this man got me thinking something really wrong with me. So I'm standing there and I'm looking. And God said, no, my child, turn and grow. Look, we get ready to do some things different. We don't stop drinking. Because no matter what he think he like. He like you better when you drinking. Well, I like you better when you sober. Drinking leads to stinking thinking. And it did. He said something stupid and you want, there it is. It go there. I understand what she was talking about. I bust the windows out your car. I know how she felt, honey. I understand. I tell you some stuff. Banana split. Okay. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. That's all I got to say. It's time to rise. It's time to grow. And what they don't know is what they will know. Grow. We got to eat better, kings and queens. We got to start eating better. It's okay to eat sweets and different things. It's okay, in moderation, to have a little of this, a little of that, whatever you like that day. But don't let it take over you. Just like food, just like sweets, just like, anything. Have it in moderation. Because it's a lot of stuff out there that's good, but it ain't good for you. Like fast food. Fast food is good, but it ain't good for you. You need to start thinking about your health. Because a lot of this food that we are consuming, we really shouldn't be consuming it. But consume it in moderation. Understand that just like a machine, a well-oiled machine, you got to take care of your body. Just like you take care of that car you get in. You keep that car in tip-top shape, honey. Remember, you got to take care of you. That car ain't going to have you to drive it. So take care of you. Eat right. Take care of your body. Think right. Think positive. Think love. Because God is watching us from a distance. It don't matter what you're packing. From a distance. How is your heart? What is you packing in your heart? What you got? You got love? Are you showing love? Because love is an action word. And we got to show love. We got to sow love, to grow love. What you sow, you shall reap, honey. So you need to sow love. That's what you want to keep. That's what you want to have. You want to have love. I'm telling you. We be, just like the song say, the Tin Man, we be the first one to grab something sitting up on the shelf. Something ain't even meant for us. That's what I did. I went ahead and grabbed that one. Okay. But that wasn't meant for me. That ain't what God had for me. But so, see, I went on a journey. God took here or another 3 years, basically that I wasted. But in the end, I left with nothing else but the L. That's why I tell you, don't worry about things. Take the L. I left with nothing but my little things, my little clothes. I didn't have nothing. He had the house, he had the cars, he took it all. Wind up with it all. But look, in the end, look at the beautiful plan of God. Look who really got it all. Because what they don't know and what he don't know is grow. See, we growing. He don't understand that he gonna grow one day too. He never wanted to hear my mouth. He never wanted me to tell him the right things to do, the right way to act. To stop being with these women. You don't stop. You supposed to be married. You say you want to be married. You say this is what you want, but you want me to act right. Then one day just flat out said, well, you can go ahead and cheat if you want to. So basically telling me you want to have an open marriage. That ain't what I signed up for. So, now this ain't working out. And I began to grow, just began to change me so I could change that around me. Love drives out hate. Love, not hate, will make the world great. So I began to change me. I began to fix me. I began to grow, and he saw that. He saw that I was rising, and he didn't like it. He couldn't stand it because he could no longer fight with me. He couldn't pick a reason. It wasn't no more reason. The reason that we here, we're growing. That's why we're here. So he told me in the end, he didn't have no reason to fight with me no more. So he just asked me, I want you to turn your back on growth. You want me to turn my back on God and what is helping us? Love. You see a difference in me. I'm helping others. We rising. We coming together in love. You want me to turn my back on that and go back to fighting and clowning with the police? We especially couldn't do it up there in the new town. Couldn't do it up there. But back in the old town, that's what we was doing. They was coming out to the house all the time. Got so fed up one day, my son called the police because he took my phone and wouldn't give it back. Just doing all kind of stupid stuff. He was tit for tat, just tat and tat, and he was doing all kind of this and that. Just anything that he could do to cause and rise some chaos, negativity, and drama and confusion. All around us. Me walking on eggshells, what's going to set him off next? Anything. I could just be sitting there looking, trying to not be obvious, just sitting there meditating on God, meditating on another way, trying to be quiet that day. But that wasn't good enough. Jackie, what's wrong with you? What you looking at? What you thinking about? I know you, Jackie. See there? I know. And there it went. He would get started right from there, and he would not stop. He would not relent. Somebody just keep picking at you. That's what life does, honey. Life is going to do that. Life is just going to keep picking at you. But see, it's how you rebound. You got to turn. You got to come at it with love. Love drives out hate. Drove him right on up out of there. See, when he realized I wasn't going to turn my back on God and grow, love is the greatest power. He didn't love me. He was there to try to destroy me because he wanted to keep on going back and forth fighting and stuff. It just grows to show. Love drives out hate. Light drives out darkness. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. So me going back over to the dark side with him, we would have never saw the light. But I saw the light. I saw that he was trying to take me back to the dark. But light drives out darkness. Shed a whole bunch of light on him. Going to shed a whole bunch of light on narcissistic individuals who think you getting away with something in this world. Honey, you're not getting away with nothing. You're not getting away with anything. God sees all. While you're getting down on your knees praying, God already knows. See what you're doing. You will go ahead and you're going to be growing in the beautiful plan of God. Or you're going to slip and fall in the spiritual warfare. So what you got to do, you got to duck and dodge there. You got to come over here and you got to sow love. You are here to love and be loved in the beautiful plan of God. Love and be loved. Your life is a beautiful gift to lift those around you. Not just throw them a few scraps of food, to lift them up. You are a great mountain. You want great mountains all around you. We got to sow love. We got to get the talented but lost. We got to grab them up. We got to link up and lock up because the reparations are within us. It ain't no reparations coming. The reparations are within us. They still trying to have debates about the reparations. So look, we can wait on reparations. The reparations ain't coming. Not those reparations. We got to make the reparations. We got to buy and build up in the community. We got to grab some folks up. We got to get up the talented and lost. We got to get some people where you see a need, sow a seed. Because see, God is looking at you, and whatever you got, honey, it ain't going with you. You just passing through. We only here for a limited time. Our time is very limited and it's going. TikTok, we really ain't got a whole lot of time for TikTok. And when you're on TikTok, you better be there sowing love. See, because what you think over your brother or your sister, there go you. God is the author. God is the finisher of our faith. We are God is not the author of confusion. God is the finisher of our faith. We are the author of our destiny. You are. You make the choices. You make the decisions. Make the right decisions. Do the right thing. That's in front of you. It's all within each one of us to do the right thing that is in front of us. Do the right thing. Don't be too far off in your planning, because then you start messing some stuff up to try to get there. Let grow and let God. You don't want to start messing stuff up to get there, honey. Don't plan too far off ahead. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. You got to let grow and let God. You got to allow God. God is love. No matter what the religion, God is love. Religion is all about money and control, honey. Allow God to control you. Allow God to be the manipulating, dominating, controlling force in your life that propels you. Be propelled by love. From a distance, God is watching us. Listen to the song of the free bird. Glory be to God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Have a beautiful Memorial Day. God bless you every day. In memorial to our ancestors, to the freedom fighters, and the loved ones who showed us the legends that we stand on. In memoriam, God bless each one of you as you carry their legacies through.